Ah, school. That innocent time of life where you used to just charge about in a jacket, punching strangers. Oh, you, come here. This is bad. I should probably run. Hello, my name's James. This is Bully, which has just appeared. Christ, I can't believe I've got away with that. On iPhone and iPad, kind of out of nowhere. So this is arguably the lesser known Rockstar game, but as many people would have it, one of the best ones, in fact. It came out during the whole Grand Theft Auto thing, and it behaves and controls in much the same way as the GTA games. Difference, obviously, being you play a kid who's been chucked into boarding school against his will, and has to survive the hardships of running around a fairly officious, scary school full of lots of nasty authoritarian school teachers and headmasters in this instance who just want to make your life miserable. And you know what? It's a really, really good game. And I'm pleased it's made it onto mobile just so that people can play it if maybe you missed it the first time around. And it's easy to miss this one for some reason. Thing is, it still falls victim to the same issues that the other GTA games fall victim to when they appear on iOS, and that really means the controls. So, good points first, it looks brilliant. In fact, it looks as good as the game has ever looked. So, if you were to play the original, you'll find it on like PS2, and we're talking like 4:3 aspect ratio, and you have to put up with a lot of jaggies and slightly wonky looking visuals and the stuff you would expect from a PS2 game. They upgraded it for PS3, and then they upgraded it again for PS4. This version is, as I understand it, the PS4 version chucked over onto mobile, and that's a good thing because it's the best looking one, and because it's shrunk down to this screen size, it looks brilliant. It looks as good as it's ever looked. Now, there's still the overriding problem, which we have here, which is controls. So you've got the virtual stick, you've got the buttons that appear on the left-hand side of the screen and right as you need them to. Let's attack, punch, punch, punch. There you go. So I'm tapping away at me virtual buttons. And whilst it all works, it works just fine. It's arguably not as great as if you had a controller on you. So you're never going to be able to get away from that, in my opinion, that feeling with these games, because look at, you've got 4 buttons in the corner of the screen, you've got the virtual stick there, and you can't use things like your triggers, you know, all the rest of your fingers are there, desperate to do something, and they can't. And this is a game that was built for a controller with 14 buttons, so there's always going to be that problem. However, that said, it still works. I can still play this just fine. Let me grab this, I'm going to throw now, let's do the throw command. Oh no, that's the grapple one, I'm choosing the wrong ones. That's the problem, the buttons don't stay on screen, they have to appear. There we go, we're going to push, there we go. Now we're talking. I'll kick him when he's down, because that's the manly thing to do. Now fight the bully, let's bring it home. So the way that you play the game is by completing lots and lots and lots of different mini missions, in the same way as you do Chinese Burn with Grand Theft Auto. Going up to people, getting missions, running off, completing them, and then going back in and checking for your reward or whatever if you have to. And they're inventive and they're fun. They're not all about... I mean, Grand Theft Auto, it's about mostly nicking cars and doing violence unto people. In Bully, there is a bit of, obviously, go and beat up this guy or avoid beating up this person or save this kid. But there's also the problem of lessons. You've got to go to classes. And when you go to classes, you get to do mini-games, and so you have to do a bit of science or biology, and a lot of those take the form of tap-based rhythm action sort of things, so you're just pressing like 1 of 4 buttons on screen in time with the actions that are going on, and occasionally answering questions and bits and bobs. So it's got a lot going on with it, and the character stuff's really nicely done. As you can see, it's the usual full voice acting, and the kid's, you know, a bit of a douchebag himself. Let's not beat around the bush here, but he's in a horrible situation in a horrible school, so you kind of learn to like him, even though he is sort of bolshy and trying to get rid of everybody and tell him to go away at first. So there you go, it's giving you the little exploration of the game. So health bar is in the around the map, you can see it there, the little yellow thing. You can go over to the soda machine, and let's go over here and buy a drink by pressing the little kind of V signs. Whee! And you can also, this is a little gesture system, so if I flick up, I'm nice to someone. If I push that button and flick down, I am not so nice to someone. That's how that works. Right, let's be nice to him. Hey dude, you alright? Yeah, I'm good. I'm trying to get to the soda machine here, so can I not disengage? Disengage! Buy a drink, there we go. Yes. See, this is where the old controls fit in. You have to sort of wiggle around until you're standing in exactly the right spot, and that can be a little bit finicky. But then again, it was still a bit of a pain in the original game. When you play Bully on the PS2 or PS3 or PS4, you feel the old controls. And in some ways, this doesn't... I mean, it's still not ideal, but it's maybe not... It's not as bad as, say, the first GTA port. I think Rockstar have learned a bunch from when they first started doing these, and they've been able to... Hang on, swipe left or right? Outfit, go on. Yes, there we are, lovely. They've been able to get a lot of feedback and make little tweaks and adjustments to ensure that the game runs as smooth as it can. This is going to be a friend, unless I tell him to go away. I'm going to skip past this because ideally we want to see a little bit of action. So we've got to go and save. Let's do the saving in there. Welcome to Bulworth. Brilliant. Instant saves. That's quite nice. It's quicker than it is on the PS3, let me tell you. Let's get out of here. Where is the door? There it is. Swell. And head towards the star. You can see it in the map. And let's get out of here. Stand down there and open the door. And now we're outside. So I'm heading for the star that's in the top left corner of the screen. Excuse me, fellas. You can run up to people, talk to them, be nice, start a fight if you want to. It's entirely up to you. So far, the loading times have been pretty damn strong, which is good. So, yeah, you can see immediately. So, hang on. This guy's getting in a... Oh, you! Am I supposed to beat him up? I don't know. I think I probably should. It's been a while since I played this. Oh, okay. Am I going to get in a fight now with the big man? If anyone becomes aggressive, you can try to apologize towards them. Okay. Press the little peace sign to apologize. But they'll want something before... Oh, yeah, of course. I remember this. Oh, it's been a while, man. So I now have to give him money. This is up to you, though. They're giving you the tutorial at the moment, but you can just try and bash the crap out of them as well, if you fancy. Right. Ah, we're going to get our sweet revenge now. Let's bust into this guy's locker. So, press the tick icon. Now, we can slowly rotate in the direction of the lock. There we go. See, this is good because it replicates the analog stick. There we go. Lovely. This kind of stuff always works very well on touchscreen. Bulworth Cap Classic. Trouble meter located on the right of the radar. So the trouble meter is the equivalent of your cop star rating that you get on GTA. Prefects are wandering around the school. They are the equivalent of the police, and so they will try and not arrest you, but bust you, as they call it, and give you detention and stuff like that. Hide the bin! This I can do. Get out of my way. Wait, go in the bin. Bin! There we go. So you can stare around whilst this is happening. That's good. Now I can explore the school with my mate Gary. Where's he gone? There he is. He's about to come around the corner. Hello, Gary. Where to now? You should be able to see I'm recording this at 60 frames a second, and it's really smooth. It runs incredibly well. They've optimized the way the engine runs very, very nicely for iOS. I'm properly impressed. And if anything, the controls are slightly more manageable here than they are. Oh, I'm going to try and talk to Eunice and make her feel a little better. Chill out, Eunice. It's all good. Hey! And say hello and try and be pleasant. Get Eunice's chocolates back for her. Alright, this way. Let's try and do a good deed. I just got called a sissy by that guy. Oh, man. It's not subtle, this game, but that doesn't stop it being... still being pretty good. Right, hold this to target him. Now, move close to Konstantinos. There we go. Now slide up to greet or slide down to humiliate. Let's try and be nice to him. Oh, okay. Slide down to shove. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to kick your ass instead. I'm not having this. Humiliate. Sweet, I've got my box of chocolates. I'm not going to be a diplomat. Look at the state of this kid. He's no diplomat. Not yet. I got to bust his ass. It's giving me information. If you forget what your objectives are, you can tap the map and kind of get info about what's going on here, and, you know, it's all very quick and very responsive, and to be honest, they've done a really, really good job. And look at me, I'm a good Samaritan, returning the chocolates to the young lady. Ah, there it is. Give me some love. Alright, maybe too much love? Whoa, easy, tiger. So yeah, this is currently available for iPhone and iPad. It is, I believe, £4.99, and that's going to be $6.99, available for iPhone and iPad right now. If you want to go and grab it, you can. Check out Pocket Gamer for the review. I'm going to read some information on this board, and I will see you all very soon.